So some more results from August 4th election night, which had, I think, 5 states with elections. Pramila Jayapal, who really is sort of probably the least talked about in progressive circles when it comes to the Squad and the JDEMs, when actually she's actually probably the strongest and like the biggest forefront fighter. Because if you recall, Pramila Jayapal is the one who gets into fights with Democratic leadership. And specifically Nancy Pelosi. She was getting pretty angry that her provisions were not being included in the COVID relief bills. And so she kind of takes the fight directly to them. So it's a big deal for her election. Now she's in Washington's 7th district, so the 7th congressional district of Washington. And she has completely demolished her race with 51% reporting. It's already been called for her. That's what the check mark here means. And she won with 80.3%. That's at 51% reporting. And as you can see, in King County, it's 108,000 votes to a little shy of 10,000. And then in Snohomish, 6,864 to Craig Keller's 1,781. So a complete destruction. I mean, this is the best results, it looks like, from last night's progressive results in terms of destruction. But this is really crucial because it means that her constituents are fine with and seem to be pleased with her progressivism and her progressive fights that she's taking up with the Democratic leadership like Nancy Pelosi, because she's actually on the forefront of pushing these amendments into bills and getting these progressive provisions into the bills, fighting Nancy Pelosi to get those provisions into the bills. Ilhan Omar seems to be the whip who kind of sends emails to everyone saying, hey, how are you planning on voting? Let's try to vote this down. Let's try to, exert our influence that we have with the amount of members that we have. So this is some really good news from Pramila Jayapal's race because she's kind of on the forefront here. So Rashida has also demolished her race. Cori Bush picked up a seat. We have some other progressives who also performed pretty well. So this is some good news, man. Holding our own seats with massive mandates, which is great news, and then also picking some up also.